live.
Live. Welcome to another episode of Raw Sports Radio. I'm your host, Straight Talk Ted. I'm alongside Courtside Dave and my man Terry, and we're gonna give you some interesting content tonight, man. But first and foremost, man, Dave, I see you brought the bag today. What's in the bag Wednesdays? I see you got it. What's in the bag, brother? What you got for us? Oh, okay. You got the Jazz versus the Celtics. That's what we talking about?
Yeah,
Let's talk
man.
about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's dive into this.
So you got the Jazz coming to the TD Garden.
Right.
Donovan. So far, I think Marcus Smart, he out with the injury. You still got Brown and Tatum on the wings, and Horford. So you got Donovan Mitchell. They're going up against Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. So I think that should be an interesting game. And Mike Conley, not to forget him, and Bogdanovich. So that probably should be a firework. There's going to be some fireworks in that game. You know how those teams like to play that, running gun, shoot threes, man, transition.
Right. What I noticed that when Mitchell's out, Bogdanovich, man, starts putting up numbers. He starts going off. I noticed that when he kind of like, tries to basically say, okay, we're not gonna have a lot of scoring from Mitchell. I gotta, fill in the blanks, man. He comes in there, and also Rudy Gobert has a better game too sometimes. I mean, Mitchell has the ball in his hand like 70% of the time. So a lot of times, you don't get to see what everybody's capable of doing. But now you also got Mike Conley back, so this is gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good test for the Celtics, man. You know what I mean? Now, what's gonna happen with Smart being out? Who's gonna pick up the slack on defense? Might be Brown tonight. We'll see what happens.
Gotta be. Who else?
I know T was saying that they got White. I forgot his name. The point guard from
Derek White.
Yeah.
San Antonio. Right.
Derek White.
He can play, man. He can play. He can go.
Yeah.
He's good. I can see him and Jaylen Brown switching that job.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I can see that.
Jaylen Brown is the defender on there. Him and Marcus Smart on that team. But White is a good defender also from San Antonio system.
Yeah.
He's going to be solid.
Exactly. He's not bad at all.
Conley back tonight too, so it's gonna be a burner.
It's gonna be some fireworks. I'm telling you, man.
It's gonna be a burner.
Like to jack up them threes.
Who in the middle for the Celtics? Robert Williams? Oh, Dice. Yeah.
Dice, yeah.
So is Dice and Gobert gonna be battling tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. I tell you, Gobert. I mean, a lot of people give him a lot of flack. I think he's a hell of a player, man. When he has a good game, the Jazz play very well.
Tatum matchup against his darker counterpart, Rudy Gay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rudy Gay gonna be ready for him. I'm telling you, man, Rudy Gay.
I love Rudy.
Like 16 years now for Rudy Gay, something like that.
Solid. No one's talking about that.
Nobody's talking about that, man. This dude just keeps playing, going from team to team, and just plug and play, man. So
not even that. Rudy's a great man. I love Rudy. Rudy's a great. Even when he was in Memphis. That's when I've Connecticut from UConn and all. Rudy's a great one.
Man.
Who's a Celtics with Tate Horford back in the Celtics too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's back there as well. Yeah.
I like that Dice Horford connection. The first time was good.
Right.
They should have
a
never.
little older man this time around. Horford actually,
smarter.
Man, he's playing smarter, man. Horford had like 8 or 9 assists the other night, Ted. So he helping their chemistry out tremendously.
Horford is in the league because he's consistent in getting those numbers every single night, man. And a lot of people don't talk about that.
Horford's like the new Mutombo. He's like the new Mutombo. No, nobody really know how old this man is.
That is true too. That is true. You don't.
But he's solid and he's steady, so nobody give a damn.
Yeah. And remember, we talking about a guy that's a 2-time national champion in college basketball as well. So the guy,
Gators.
Yeah, gotta give him credit.
My Gators.
All right, I remember them. Corey
Green, Corey Brewer.
Yep. Al Horford.
Joakim Noah.
Yep.
Like, aren't they the last team that actually did back-to-back titles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you know.
Yeah.
So, basically, but like I said, this should be a good match tonight. I think they're getting ready for the playoffs, man. Trying to get all the things all fine tuned and get everything straightened out, and we'll see what happens, man, tonight.
All right. Okay, I think our next match, man, we got later on tonight, man, is Brooklyn. It's an away game, so that's a good thing. Kyrie get to participate, so your boy Ja Morant, he out on the injury tonight. But like I said, man, the Nets, they definitely could use this win as they trying to catch Cleveland in the standings. So, I mean, they got everybody. They got Drummond, they got KD, and they got Kyrie.
Right.
So, I mean, Memphis, they ain't too shabby themselves. They got who? Jaren Jackson.
Aldridge is out too.
Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bain, and who else in the middle? The big man in the middle. Steven Adams, yeah.
Adams is out too?
Nah, he's playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's Tilly's out.
So they got enough.
Yeah, and they got Brooks.
Tilly from Gonzaga.
Brooks is back now playing as well. So
Brooklyn got a whole lineup out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Simmons, Dragic, Aldridge, Curry, and Harris. They got a whole lineup out.
Even with those guys out, they still got enough firepower to deal with this team tonight. Even with those guys you mentioned, they still got guys that can come off the bench and do well, man. They got a whole bunch of guys, man. Look at that kid. They got the rookie dude, man. He may get some action tonight, and he be killing them.
Oh, Cam Johnson, I believe.
Yeah, man, dude be killing them, man. So they got a lot of firepower.
Lakers passed on them.
Yeah, man. And I tell you, Kyrie might have a 40-piece tonight. Who knows? He gave him 60 a couple nights ago.
That built up energy in him, man.
Yo, man, think about the whole. I mean, I know he wants to play the home games, but think about somewhat of the benefits if he gets to play home games during the playoff. Look all the rest this guy's been getting, man. He's not playing a lot of away games. He's getting rest. He's playing like one day off, one day on. Everybody else is playing consistently. To me, that's almost a benefit to him and the Nets. What do you guys?
It's a gift. It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a gift and a curse because as much rest as he's getting, that's also time and reps he's not getting with the team on the court.
Right.
So it's you get the gift to I get to relax and chill out, but on the fly plays and sets and things that going on in those games, he's not seeing it. He's not getting it.
Also to add to that, coming in and out of a lineup, that ain't good for team chemistry in the long run. Because they can't they always having to alter and change their lineup. You know what I'm saying, just to accommodate for Kyrie not being there. So it's like, what lineup do you get used to? It's a constant change. So
gift and a curse.
Well, let me just say this, and I agree with both of you guys. I think you made some good points there. But let me just say this: just based on what he's been doing when he has playing, I think this guy's putting in the time off the court because you don't just come in and give people 60-piece like that. You just don't do that.
He's definitely working out and playing and doing what he got to do.
Yeah, man. I mean, he made that. He made Orlando look like. I mean, like they looked terrible against him, man. They had nobody to stop him
at all.
But
he could do it in his sleep, man.
Can we be honest though?
It seemed like he was like this. I could do this with my eyes closed.
Can we be honest though? Trae Young is not a defensive player at all.
We already skipped.
It wasn't against Trae Young. It was against your boy from Orlando Magic. Gave him a 60-piece, right?
I thought you said Atlanta.
No, Orlando.
Magic. Okay, yeah.
Orlando Magic.
That would have been a good point, but yeah.
And I can tell what that was about, man. Even though you had what you call his son going against him, man. He was killing him, man. He was killing what you call his son, man.
Who was that?
Kyrie's in the
Greg Anthony's son. He was killing
Greg
him,
Anthony, Cole Anthony, yeah.
Cole Anthony, Cole now.
And that was personal because you got a Duke guy going against a Carolina guy. You know that, right?
Right.
That was
they're from the same area.
And they from the same area, same barbershops.
That's like you going across the court, like, oh man, there's a Duke guy there. You're gonna go at him hard. Same thing with North Carolina guy. That's a rivalry, whether it's in college or in the pros. You know that.
At any time, it don't matter.
Yeah, it can go down the street.
Rivalries don't die,
right?
Rivalries never die. It don't die,
man.
Jordan's still talking shit to Magic.
Shit, you see Isaiah still fucking with Jordan to this day. Taking shots at him, trying to destroy his legacy.
Yeah, man.
Still taking shit.
Yeah, Jordan told Magic, I'll play you right now. He was like, yo, man, what? Right now, I'll give you the business.
Right, at that 75, yeah.
Yeah, man. So rivalries is rivalries, man, and Duke and North Carolina got to be one of the longest rivalries in college sports. So
Definitely one of the longest.
Yeah, you're right. That's funny because it was NC State and UNC before that.
Yeah,
somebody mentioned that. Yeah.
See, I'm a Carolina guy.
Yeah.
Me and my best friend, he a Dookie. He a Dookie.
Oh, word.
Oh yeah, we be arguing. What?
It's crazy, man. Because in Carolina, nobody really liked Duke. Not even in the. I used to live in Durham, right there. What Duke is, and man, they own locals didn't even go for Duke. I was blown, man.
I don't even like Duke, man. I just don't like when they played at those home games and Cameron Stadium.
You know what I don't like about the only thing I don't like about Duke is the way they carry themselves. They carry themselves very.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I give them respect. Amazing program, but y'all
and look, imagining all those, like you said, how they is, man. They be right in your ear, man. The court is so like a high school gym. They purposely leave it. They could have upgraded plenty of times, but they purposely leave their court the size it is, just because of that effect of the fans getting in your ear and all of that. Like a high school gym is real intimate.
A lot of schools that got the money, like you said, to rebuild it, but they like that up close, like you said, that atmosphere. Yeah, like
right. Make you look over to your right. Who the fuck was that? Yeah.
You know what places like that as well? When you go up to Fordham University is the same way. They never changed that place. It's the same.
They're not going to.
Damn. And they're not going to. They just love the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to.
Yeah. And believe me, they got the money to put a whole damn stadium.
They don't. Man, them colleges got money to do whatever they want.
You know what I'm saying? The latest. Dave, you can talk about this. Terry, you know, Stony Brook is probably the last big place in the city that actually got a brand new gymnasium, right?
The Stony Brook or Hofstra.
Yeah, one of them did, because I know Stony Brook. They at one point they wasn't even Division I. They were just like
NAIA.
Yeah, NAIA. Yeah, and they went right to D1. So
they went straight D1 because they ended up. They did a couple things on Long Island. Not go front. They got some players. They had some things, but I know the guys that they got, and when it happened, they got into some New York shit, and that was it.
Right.
You know, they got this New York shit, and that was it, man. And you know, they had some guys that Nick Carter, Mitchell Buford, Solomon Pomero.
Right.
Like, these guys, guys from my older brother. My older brother ran where he knew them. I grew up around them, but they were solid guys. You know, they were solid pieces that they had, but they just didn't go nowhere. It happens.
But let me ask you something. As far as this game tonight, man, I'm just curious, man. Like, who you like in this game tonight? We could talk about this on the show, but you think without John Morant that Memphis don't got a shot tonight? You think that Nets are going to just handle them easily?
So is Tyus Jones? Is Tyus Jones starting tonight? Is Jones starting tonight?
He probably might be starting tonight. Yeah, that's a good point. He might be starting tonight.
Jones and I don't see them. I see if it's Jones, I see Kyrie going off.
Okay.
Why Reggie Evans? Why Reggie Jackson look like him with them glasses on? He look like.
Hey, who the dude in the right corner? I forgot his name. He a good plug-in player. I forgot.
Milton? That Milton?
Yeah, Milton. Yeah,
he can play. Yeah, he
can play.
Yeah, he can play.
He's solid. He's solid.
Piece.
And this is why Memphis has always been one of my favorite clubs, because they always get these guys that is like nobody really know who they are, where they come from, and they just grind,
man.
Just grind and grind, and they just like
they the epitome of grit and grind, man.
Grit and grind.
The kid Jackson, the center. He was highly talented coming out of college, man. He was a
Michigan State, yeah, but he wasn't that popular though. But yeah,
but wasn't there another Jackson
in the basketball world? Yeah, you're right.
Wasn't there another one there that they drafted like the year or two before him or something?
I'm trying to.
He had like a little fro. I think
he might have been OG. Oh! It wasn't OJ Mayo. It was it was Jackson. Yeah, that came from Phoenix. Yeah,
Justin
he played
Jackson or
Justin
something like
Jackson.
that.
Yeah, Justin Jackson, man. He played with actually he played with who did he play for Ted in college? I forgot.
You talking about the kid
He played for Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, he
Yo,
played
that
with
kid,
Kansas.
yo, he didn't play as good as he was supposed to, man. He was.
I know. I did not want the
ball.
Suns to draft him either, man. But
Yeah.
you know, he was overhyped. Like you know, what I mean, they thought he was going to be a Kid Gilchrist with a offense. You know,
Right.
I just
Doesn't he play for?
he played for Detroit now.
Detroit now. Yes.
Yeah.
He plays for Detroit now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he used to play with the Suns though. But speaking of the Suns, man, that's one of our last. You know, that's one of the other good games we got going on tonight, man. Everybody in the Suns healthy, man, pretty much except for Chris Paul. You know, they suiting up. You got, you know, I'm looking forward to the Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards matchup. You know, Pat Bev. You know, he gonna get his hand in there and get dirty. And then you got also.
Yeah.
You know, they say Karl Anthony Towns might be out tonight, but he's been playing every time they say he was out.
And let me ask you
it'd be a
this,
good
man.
matchup between the two big men.
Yeah, let me ask you guys something. In reference to
Hey, hold
Anthony
up.
Towns,
We
let me
got an
ask you something.
update.
What's up?
What's the
We got a
update?
last minute update about this Kyrie situation with the vaccines.
Oh shit! It
What's
proves
the
something
update?
good.
So, according to
Something good.
New York City mandate change date, Kyrie Irving and unvaccinated Yankees and Mets players are expected to be eligible for home games starting Thursday.
Hell
Wow.
no. That's how they supposed to do it.
That's going to change the lake for playoffs
It's
in
on.
Brooklyn for real.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. That's called the power of the Yankees. That's what that's called. That's
Yeah.
Yankee power. That's Yankee power, bro.
That's that
Yeah.
Yankee power.
Yeah,
For
man. That's
real.
Yankee power, man. You know what I mean?
That Steinbrenner money.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Right.
We're talking about holding about players and baseball is the pastime. Let's be honest. It's America's best sport, man. It's baseball. Let's talk about it. You know, that's what it is. You know.
Shoot
That's
on.
that's the most boring sport to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, it puts you
man.
like, you want to watch a game on Channel
go
9
live.
back in the day.
I tried it. I normally end up like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, but I wanted to ask you guys, reference to Karl Anthony Towns, Cat, is it me or is it that he's been playing his best ball since he's been dating that young lady, man? I don't know what it is. It's something about that young lady got him playing his best basketball.
You know what that new cat do to you?
Right.
Cat, new cat. New
Right.
cat, new cat.
Since he's been dating that young lady, he's been playing his best basketball, man. What's his
Not
name?
a keeper.
What's his name? Jordan Woods is his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. He's been playing his best basketball.
Man. He probably helped him get out of his depression. You know what I'm saying? With his mom's.
His
Yeah,
moms and
passing,
everything else.
Yeah,
man.
I agree with you on that, definitely, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I
it'll
tell
get
you,
in a
man,
slump.
he
You know, the mom used to be right there every game. You know what I'm saying?
Every game. You see
I
cat.
know. But what I thought was interesting, man, was that he's been, putting the, saying things, and he's been putting his mouth up and saying, and delivering, man. Like, for instance, when he said, I'm gonna win the 3-point contest, and he did it.
Right.
He rocked it.
Hey, I called that out, man. Didn't I tell you he was gonna win it?
You
I
called it.
told you, yeah. He
Yeah,
was gonna
I
win
was
it.
shocked, man.
I was looking at those percentages.
And he's saying, I'm the best shooting big man, in the league. You can't dispute that now. You can't say like, nah, man. You
They win it now. You got to give it to him.
You gotta give it to him. Yeah, man. You gotta give him credit when credit is due, man. I mean, he's been putting up and shutting up people's mouths, man. I'm like, damn, man, Cat doing his thing,
Cat,
Yeah,
doing his thing.
And then you said he got the new girlfriend, Ted.
He's probably
man,
playing.
I'm sorry, man. It seemed like since Jordan Woods got into his life, man, the dude's been playing lights out basketball, man.
You think it's that, or you think it's the moving of Anthony Wiggins?
That's
Andrew Wiggins getting moved. Could it have been that one?
No, I don't think it's that one, man. Because Wiggins always played kind of. I mean, Wiggins. The best move for him was to go to Golden State. Because in Minnesota, I mean, it wasn't happening for him. He was too inconsistent. But I tell you one thing, it may have something to do with Edwards. Now, Edwards is a dude that draws a lot of attention. And let me tell you something. After a good year conditioning, he's going to come back on fire, bro. I'm telling you, that kid is.
That dude really remind me of D Wade. He reminded me of that first 4-year stint of D Wade.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. He's a hell of a player. Hell, that he can shoot. I mean, coming out of Georgia, man.
Hell of explosive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
How you catch a charge in air? You got a charge. You're literally in the air about to flush it. You catch a charge.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's tough, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he's
that's crazy, man. But
matter of fact, when was the last time Minnesota even made the playoffs, man? How long has it been? I know. Did they make it last year, Minnesota? No, right?
It's been a minute.
They ain't been there in a minute, Minnesota, right?
It's been a while for them.
Yeah, y'all forget they got D'Lo too, man. D'Lo Edwards.
Yo, and D'Angelo was quiet as kept. Even though you mentioned that, Dave, he's having his best season in a while. He's killing him, quiet as kept. He's having a nice quiet season.
He's having a good quiet year.
Yeah, he's killing him, man. I think getting out of LA, that whole foolishness, man, did good for him. You know what I mean?
Now, I don't think it was LA. I think for him, it's when he went to Golden State after Brooklyn from his All-Star stint.
Yeah.
He going to Golden State. He had a different understanding now of playing with Steph and Curry and Clay for a minute. So now he got that experience with that. So he brought that to Minnesota.
Yeah. But let me ask him, wasn't he in the league first before those guys?
No.
Really? No? Okay.
No.
What
no,
year?
He wasn't.
He came. He what? Steph was before him.
Steph was before him.
Okay.
Steph was before him. He came out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I know he went to Ohio State, but I'm trying to figure out what year did
Yes, Steph was before him because he played with Kobe.
Oh,
yeah, Steph was definitely before him.
He played with because Angelo played with Kobe and Nick Young Young in LA.
Right. Okay. Got you. Right.
And he was there when Randall and Clarkson. He was there with Randall, Clarkson, that whole young core, Nance, and all of them. He was that core.
Right.
Yeah.
He was that. He was with that group.
And it's funny you mentioned all those guys are with different teams. You got one with Cleveland. You got one.
All those guys that were different teams blossomed into what they were supposed to become together.
Yep.
And this is why we've asked many a times, what if the Lakers would have kept them together, all of them together, and just added LeBron to the situation?
The same way you say about that is the same way I say about the Oklahoma City Thunder when they had Jackson, they had Harden, and they had Durant. And Russell Wilson.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're forgetting. The person they shouldn't have let go was Jeff fucking Green.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
You should have never have let Jeff Green go. The minute when you let Jeff Green go, and then you made the decision to keep Ibaka instead of Harden, it was questionable from the jump.
Yo, you don't even hear anything about Ibaka no more.
Yeah, he with the Bucks. He with the Bucks now. Yeah. Hey, but looking at, I don't know if y'all can see the schedule. Right.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Probably not, huh? Let's see, man. What can I? Oh man. Yeah, man. But what I was going to see what y'all think about the Bulls, man. About the Bulls making a push for one of the top 4 spots.
Well, I tell you,
because
man, the Bulls are tough out.
Okay, so get your stuff.
Yeah, because
the Bulls is having a great season.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a while before Lonzo come back. But
what is the story with Alonzo, man? Because he's been out for a minute.
So Lonzo,
so it's pretty much gonna be Celtics and Bulls facing off in that first round. At the 4 and 5 spot.
That to be the final, y'all. I kind of hope for that to be the Eastern Conference final. I kind of really did.
Who? The Bulls and Celtics?
The Bulls and the Celtics. Like I kind of really hope for that to be the final.
Hell no, man.
I'm not going. I mean, I want my Celtics to get there, man. But I tell you, watch out for that Atlanta Hawks squad, man.
They're a dark horse, man. They just
I mean, they got the experience, man. Trae Young lit him up last night, man. He be lighting cats up all the time, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Trae.
I mean, because right now, look, we got I think the Hawks is sitting at the 10th spot.
What'd you say about him, Terry? What'd you say, man?
Trae Young, man.
Wait, what's that all about, man?
He don't play no D, man. That's why.
He don't play no defense.
Man, come on, man.
He don't play no defense.
Don't play no D, man.
He don't play no D. And he keep
Hey,
torching.
Ted, it's a fact though.
He keep fucking torching my Knicks.
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's about.
Hey, that man waved goodbye to y'all, man.
Hey, yo, that's what it's about, man. You keep talking to the Knicks. That's what it underlined all. Like,
He's been torturing us for the last 2 fucking seasons.
Hey, Ted, hey, T, didn't the fan throw spit on him or throw beer on him? Or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's been terrorizing us for the last 2 fucking seasons.
Because of that,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but Trae Young got to land a rocket, man. I'm telling you.
I mean,
man.
look, they in the playoffs though, because they sitting at 36-36. The Wizards is the next team, like the 11 at the 11th spot. They ain't catching the Hawks. The Wizards is at 30-41, so ain't no way they catching the Hawks. So the Hawks and the Hornets are safe at the Hornets at 37-35. They're gonna have to play off against each other for the to contend for the 8th spot versus the winner of the Raptors and the Nets. So man, I mean, hopefully the Nets can catch the Cavaliers, man, and just face off against Philly or somebody else.
That's going to be. I'm telling you, man. That's
they 3 games behind, and so we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Durant want Milwaukee.
You sure? You sure about
I'm
that?
sure KD want Milwaukee after last year.
I think KD and Kyrie want Milwaukee. Yeah.
After last year, with the foot on the line and the call, I really believe he got something for them.
All right. So with that being said, they easily gonna get that matchup because they're gonna face off against the Raptors. And the play in, the eighth team play the 17 for the 7th spot. Okay. So that'll put them in position to play the Bucks at number 2. The 7-2 matchup right there in the first round.
Right.
He gonna get that. That's what he want. And that's even better because like what you just hit us with the update about the COVID vaccine, being the mandate.
Kyrie versus Drew.
He'll be available for them home games.
Kyrie versus Drew.
And who knows, man? Ben Simmons might be ready. He might come back.
We know he ain't shooting the ball.
I know they're keeping it real hush-hush about Benson. They're being real quiet about that. But words leaking out that he has like a disc in his back is really messed up. He got like a ruptured disc.
I know his wallet's ruptured.
Oh, yeah, man.
Really make sure to get their money back.
Listen, that kid got only thing Ben got to do is come out there and do his thing. And they'll extend them and give him that. He'll get that money back easily.
He'll get the money back. The thing is with Ben, just come on. Like, I understand you can't tell nobody how much pain they're in and what they're feeling. That's why back injuries is what they are. Right. But it's like at some point, it's like, all right, man. It's been what, a year and a half, 2 years now.
Listen, I would agree with you. But one thing I can give you a case study, an example is Porter for Denver, man. Do you really, look at Porter?
Oh, it'd be dangerous if they come back.
He come back too early, man.
Murray.
Porter came back supposedly, and look at him now. He's not even playing, bro. And that might be in jeopardy.
Porter and Murray come back. It would be interesting for them boys. But you're right.
I know. I think he'll come back, man. I know it.
Back injuries. Remember Pedro Stojakovic? His situation.
Baron Davis was dealing with that too.
Quentin Richardson too.
Davis was dealing with lots of knee injuries, all kind of shit.
That man had half a leg, half a back, and still dunked on Karolinko.
Still was dunking on dudes.
He was still banging on Karolinko.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite player, man.
Yeah. I love B. Diddy.
Yeah, Baron was tough, man.
Hey, y'all check the screen.
Huh?
Check the screen, the message. Just don't repeat it. Don't repeat it, though. Don't repeat it.
It's gonna be a good night, fellas. It's gonna be a good night with some of these games tonight. Can't wait to cap it off. See what these recaps gonna be.
Right, man. So so Ted, man, who you got in that Suns versus Minnesota game?
Suns in Minnesota. I gotta go with the Suns on that one.
Yeah, you got the Suns?
I got the Suns.
Yeah, I'm going with the Suns. Yeah.
I'm
a little biased, man.
Since you guys are going with the Suns, we gotta have a guy going with the totally opposite. I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Little Pat Bev, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves tonight, man.
What about
All
this
right.
Jazz Celtics? Ten
Right.
going with the Celtics. Know
Yeah,
that one. Right?
listen, man. Listen,
Hey,
that's a no-brainer. You know I'm going with that.
I
hey,
like
look,
I like Donovan Mitchell and them in this one.
But he
you
ain't
like
playing.
Donovan.
It doesn't matter.
like
You going with
Donovan.
the Spider-Man, yeah?
Spider-Man
Go
gonna be
with
watching
Spider.
Spider-Man at home. You're right, exactly.
I'll go with Spider. Now they did lose. Losing
I'm
Ingles
going.
was a big loss for them.
Yeah, they still got Bogdanovich though. What is his name?
Bogdanovich
Bogdanovich.
is good,
Yeah,
but
Bogdanovich, you said it right. Yeah.
Bogdanovich is nice, but I
Yeah,
just like Joe Ingles.
yeah,
Nets and Grizzlies. Who y'all got in that one? No job.
yeah. Hey, no job, man. Hey, no job. I'm going for the Nets though. I know it's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, I'm
Straight
going
up,
with the Nets.
man.
Yeah, man.
I
That's a
said it,
Nets.
man.
Listen, I don't think it's gonna be a blow. I think it's gonna be a close game, guys.
I think it's going to
Oh,
be a blowout.
we didn't discuss this one. Warriors and the Heat.
Look, nobody playing. We already discussed it.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's playing.
Everybody out.
Yo, hey, Dave,
Yeah, that's why we left it out. But
Hey,
another
Dave,
one we
everybody
can
out.
cover, yo. What about your Knicks versus the Hornets, though? Who you got?
Man, that's the Knicks. What we even talking about?
that's another no-brainer.
All right,
I'm gonna say like this: you want to win some money tonight? Bet against them. You want to win some money? Bet against them.
Yeah.
Yo,
Damn,
that's how Knicks is. You damn if you do, damn if you don't, right?
Yeah. And then you, of course, you got the Lakers. You know, they sitting out. You know what I'm saying to you? They sitting out. So ain't nobody playing for the Sixers and the Lakers. So I mean, I wish Joel Embiid and James Harden did suit up and play, man, because they could use that win to try to gain a better position for the
They need
playoffs.
it.
Because I really do like their combination. I ain't gonna cap, man.
Yeah, but James Harden is it gonna be James Harden or James Houdini? What we gonna get?
Man, I know. Look, bro. Hey, look. Y'all thought I was coming too hard on that Joker, man, but he did cap. He did duck. He ducked the Heat again the other night. Him and Embiid. He said, "You know what, man? They had Embiid sit it out also, man, to to keep the eyebrows from raising. But man, shit, I was still I'm skeptical on whether or not he's gonna play against the Suns when they come into town Sunday.
Listen, man. Yeah, and see, that's the whole thing. But let me tell you something. The key is when they make the playoffs, like Terry said, what guy's gonna show up? Is he gonna be lights out, dribble, I'm getting buckets, or he gonna be like, am I really here right now? Am I in this moment? Because that's the deal with him, man. It's like he hasn't had too many good playoff series, man.
Right.
I'm rooting for the guy because he's probably one of the best one-on-one players we ever seen. But,
right, and to conclude that, man, with the Lakers, just give me y'all last, just final say so real quick to wrap it up, man. I got the Lakers versus Sixers in this one. I'm gonna trust in Russ, man.
Hey, man, on that I say, but I'm gonna add on to that, man. Russ did make a game-winning shot a couple nights ago. Let's see if he can do it in 2 nights. I don't know. We'll see.
Who you got, T? I'll mute your mic.
So I'm gonna take the Lakers in this one. No LeBron. I'm gonna have to take Russ. No LeBron is just worried about getting 30 in his points.
Hey, you heard it, man. Y'all heard it, man. Fuck with us, man. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and leave it on all, not just sometimes, man. And we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm out of here, man.
Salute.
Raw Sports, baby.